Welcome back to the cafe. Louis V here from Vinyl Latte, giving you a quick channel update, and then we're going to get into what I know you really clicked on this video for, the giveaway of Blues Traveler 4. Now, if you're new to the channel, I have made a commitment that once a month I'm going to give an update about the channel. And this is really just an update of what's going on in the life of Louis V. Trying to, I guess, share with y'all some of the audio adventures and record collecting adventures that I've been going through. It's kind of a short and sweet, but we do have a couple things that I think are worthy of mentioning. The first thing is last month I was celebrating 2,000 subscribers with y'all and thanking you all for the support and for sharing it with your friends and for everybody who's interacted with videos, because all of those things really help. It helps feed the algorithm, if you will, in YouTube, and the more people interact and watch and share and like, etc., the more the videos get pushed out to new folks that can find your channel. So that's why a lot of YouTubers ask you to do those things. It's because, you know, it helps them get their content out to new folks. Well, you all have helped me out tremendously, because this month I'm shocked. I'm super happy, but I'm shocked to say that we have exceeded over 3,000 subs. We've gained over 1,000 subs in 1 month. It's unreal. I think we're approaching 3,200 this Friday. I think we're about 30 or 40 shy. So hopefully this weekend we'll surpass the 3,200 mark. But this channel is well on its way of growing its fan base, and I'm just so grateful and thankful to everyone who watches the videos. There's some folks that watch every video. I know who you are because you've seeked me out on Discord and started chatting with me, which has just been a phenomenal experience. I think, you know, I mentioned this on my latest video, which was the 20 questions to summer vinyl tag, that the silver lining in all of this is the community, is you, is the people I've met inside of the vinyl community. It's really made this whole adventure amazing. It's made every hour that I spend putting together content for y'all and figuring out ways to you know, interact with y'all completely worth it. You know, what goes on behind the scenes that I don't know of a lot of people really appreciate unless you have your own channel is that content creators like myself, we spend a lot of time building a plan. We spend a lot of time putting together our key talking points, doing research on albums and pressings, doing A/B comparison. I know those things take time. If I'm comparing an album, you know, a new press versus an old press, plus then a digital copy. I mean, I'm listening to an album 3 times, taking notes, and you figure an average, you know, runtime is, you know, almost 50 minutes. So that's almost 3 hours of just listening to the same music before I even hit record on the camera. So a lot of work goes into it, but all of that gets washed away when you see the success and when you see people comment things like great channel and thank you for sharing that with me and you're helping me make good decisions, or I'm going to save my money because of what you've said. And I think that's all great. And for those that have actually seeked me out on Discord, thank you. I've really enjoyed chatting with you. There's been a couple folks that I've been getting up early and chatting with folks in Australia. And that's what's really blows my mind is the reach, is how far this goes. Looking at my viewers, I got people from Germany, Australia, Romania, I mean, the United Kingdom, there's people in Canada, and of course, throw them out almost every state in the US, and that's just completely amazing. And, you know, one of the greatest things that have come out of all of this is that partnership or that flourishing relationship with Experience Vinyl. I'm so happy to have, you know, just have an opportunity to work with them. If you're not familiar, Experience Vinyl is the one who actually gave me this copy to give away to you all. This is the Blues Traveler 4's 30th anniversary pressing. I did a full review on it where you had a chance to enter and get your own copy. All you had to do was leave a comment in the video's description of your favorite Blues Traveler song, and it didn't matter what album, or your favorite like blues traveler experience, a concert experience, bumped into them, whatever. Just wanted to hear you share some things that are personal to you because I like to hear from you. You know, I get on here and I hit record and you hear things about me and you get to see the evolution of what I got going on here, new albums in my collection and new hardware, etc. that has come in. You get to see that, but I never get to see you. I never get to hear from you unless you share with me. So I love the two-way. I love sharing with you, but I love hearing from you as well. So really cool that Experience Vinyl has allowed me to do that, because with that giveaway, I heard so many great things. People picking things like Carolina Blue, Hook, The Mountains Win Again, you know, of course, Run Around. There's so many great songs that were called out, plus some really cool experiences. So if you're a Blues Traveler fan, even if you've already seen that video once, it's probably good to go back and just see what everybody's experiences are and what their favorite songs are. I think it's really cool and really exciting. If you're sticking with, I mentioned that there has been a flourishing relationship with Experience Vinyl, and what I wanted to share with you is that I also have this. This is an extra copy of the Blues Traveler. This is the Live and Acoustic Fall of 1997 album. I actually bought this when it first came out. It's back on my wall back there. And I got to tell you, I've really enjoyed this pressing. It's fantastically done. It sounds great. It feels energetic. It feels like the band's in a room with you. And Experience Vinyl has sent me one of these to also give away. So stay tuned, because this will be a future giveaway on the channel. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do yet, but I'm looking to put something together to give this away. In addition to that, you know, one of the things that Experience Vinyl has done is try to turn me on to new music. So they asked if I ever heard the band Starcrawler. And I said, no, I never have. Now, this is a LA band, and they're kind of a little bit of a fusion of X and probably like a little bit of Rolling Stones. And they're like a hodgepodge of just like classic rock, LA's rock style bands. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't even cracked the seal on this yet. I haven't given this particular record a listen. But I plan to, and I plan on giving you my thoughts on it. And I actually have a second copy. This was also gifted by Experience Vinyl to give away on the channel. So I am going to do a giveaway on Starcrawler, She Said, as well. Likely tied into the review of the album like I did with 4. And the juices are still flowing on what to do with the live album of Blues Traveler as well. So all that to be said, if you like free records, it sounds like you really need to like and subscribe, right? And I'm not trying to do a shameless plug, but if you really want to be up on and have a chance to win some free music, go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss the chance, because this Blues Traveler opportunity only lasted about a week. So, I mean, you know, I'm not running a contest for a month, right? I want to get these records out to y'all, so when I put up a contest, it's going to go quick. We're also having some future conversations about some potential things. I don't want to get ahead of myself because I don't know what I'm allowed to say and what I'm not, but we are trying to also work together and collaborate on a couple cool, exciting projects. So hopefully you'll hear some things really, really soon about that. Going on, you know, I gotta tell you, man, I've got lots of records. There's a whole state. You can't see it. I can, but I got stacks of records. There's a good maybe 40 to 50 records here that are new that I haven't had a chance to file. I just went through and listened to all of them this week. You see some new records in the back there. I have records across my portable grand piano. I've got the new Impulse Story of Impulse box set that I'm gonna do. I haven't opened this yet because I want to record the unboxing for y'all so you can see what's inside of this, because I gotta tell you, my first impressions, I really love the box, and it's packed, man. This is 8 albums jam-packed into a collection. So that's gonna be some future content coming up. You probably noticed a different background recently. I've redone this whole area here, and there's now the Ridge, it's called the Rigid Rack. This is by Butcher Block Acoustics, and all of the separation of the blocks as well are all from Butcher Block Acoustics. I'm going to go through and talk about my experience with that. I've also took some pictures about how I set everything up and how I ran the cables to make sure that audio cables and power cables, they weren't running parallel to each other, that they crossed if they had to intersect. So I'm going to share some of my thoughts on that and just kind of give you, what do I think of it? What do I like it? Do I not like it? What's the pros and the cons? And I mean, I bought this. This isn't a, people think, oh, you review things because you get them for free and you're always going to talk good about them. That's not necessarily true. I bought a lot of the stuff that you see on the channel. I'm just really kind-hearted. If I really hate something or I feel like something's not working well for me, I just tend not to talk about it. In fact, I've been having issues with one audiophile record that I've had to send back now twice, and I think I'm done. I haven't come to my senses yet if I'm going to share my journey with you or not on that, but I tend to be like one of those kind-hearted folks that if something's really not well, I unless it's a repeated thing. If it's really repeated, like it's happened to me 2 or 3 times and it's just, okay, this is the norm, then I'll share it with you. But I mean, I don't want a company to come out with one bad product or me just have a bad experience, because it could just be me. And then, I'm telling you to stay away, or I'm telling you it's not worth it, but then other people have a fantastic time. So I'm very cautious anytime I go down a negative route. And that's probably why a lot of my content is very positive. Now, if you've been a fan of this channel for a while, if an album sucks, I tell you the album sucks. That, to me, if it doesn't sound good on this setup, I'm sorry, I'm going to let you know. I'm going to tell you the album sucks. It's compressed, the mastering's bad, it's warped as heck. I'm just going to be honest with that. That to me is, you got to be upfront and honest about that. But when it comes to hardware, I'm a little bit more kind-minded about that, because I know, especially in hardware, everyone has a different opinion. My ears are different than your ears. What I like is different when you like. There's folks out there that like more the treble and the mids, and there's folks that like more deep bass, and it's really preference. A lot of this stuff is, and so it's hard to give an opinion on something that's more of a preference. I have a cheat sheet, folks. That's why I keep looking down here. For the most part, I mean, that's really it. There's just a lot of exciting content coming out soon. I had a great time. I should call this out. This month, Audio Advice Live was here in Raleigh, North Carolina. This was a cool thing. They took a hotel and they literally took over like 4 to 5 floors of this hotel. And they just had all of these different vendors come in, these manufacturers come in of all this hi-fi gear. And what was cool about it, it wasn't just hi-fi gear. So let me correct that statement, audio gear. But it wasn't just hi-fi gear and things that you just probably wouldn't be able to afford. Yes, they had those setups as well, but they also had like the everyday person setup. Things that complete setups for like $5,000. I'm talking about complete, like a 7.1 system with all of the hardware required to be able to go home and just unbox, connect, and go. So there was a lot of those types of setups as well. Some cheap turntables. I showed some of those on the shorts. Turntables that are like $200 that are coming out to the US market. So it was everything that you could imagine. It was a really cool experience. That's also where I had an opportunity to meet and have some coffee with Michael Fremer. So thank you, Michael. I know you'll never see this video, but thank you for spending time with me. I really enjoyed our chat, and I really enjoyed the session where you spent about, a half hour or so playing records for folks and talking about the albums, a little bit about the history and what made them unique. That was a really cool, intimate experience that I hope to have experience again. That was really, really cool. I've been dripping footage from Audio Advice Live on my shorts, so if you're interested to see some of the things that I saw, look at the shorts feeds. I also have like probably 12 more that are in the queue to release over the next month. So just keep your eye out on the shorts. I was going to do like this review of the Audio Advice Live. In the end of the day, I think I released most of the content already on short, so I think I'm just going to skip it. Is the event good? It's phenomenal. I really enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to doing it again. And yeah, man, that's really a bit about it. Some of the things I'm looking forward to is this album from the record company. This was also an Experience Vinyl record that they actually recommend to check out this band. I haven't listened to them yet, but from what I understand, this is also another LA rock band. I've pre-ordered the Better Than Ezra Friction Baby, and I also grabbed the new Blues Traveler live album that's on pre-order. So a lot of good stuff coming up. I'm going to be doing a review of the UHQR LA Woman. Compared to, I have the original first pressing of that's in mint condition. It's in beautiful condition. So I've actually did an A/B comparison. I wrote up 5 pages of notes. I just need to put it all together and get it shipped to you. So expect that probably within the week. Yeah, but a lot of cool, exciting things happening, and it's all because of you. It's because of you and your contribution to the channel by following, by subscribing, by commenting, by interacting. And I'm just so, again, grateful for all of y'all hitting 3,000 plus subs in a matter of like 4 to 5 months. It's crazy. It's stellar growth, and I'm blessed every day that I get a chance to wake up and say, hey man, that Vinyl Latte channel, that's mine, and it's built because of community, because of folks like you. There's a lot of good folks supporting the channel, so thank you. So the moment y'all been waiting for, I know this is what you've been waiting for, and I rambled on enough, but I wanted to give my promise in doing a channel update, because I promised that to the followers of the channel, that once a month I'm going to get a little bit personal and share some things with y'all. So hopefully you stuck with me through that, and now we're going to get to the giveaway. So just to recap here, this is the 30th anniversary edition of Blues Travelers 4. This is the purple pressing of 4. It is sealed, and it is sponsored by Experience Vinyl. And if you're not familiar with Experience Vinyl, they have over 40,000 in-stock albums for you to shop. Their store is massive. They have a lot of exclusive pre-orders like Blues Traveler, like the Better Than Ezra album that you can grab. So there's a lot of cool things that you can get there that you just cannot get anywhere else, which is phenomenal. They are essentially a record club without a subscription fee, without a membership fee. All you need to do is just go and shop, and they constantly update their selection with new records, new things for you to shop for. I really love them. Their customer service is awesome. It's probably one of the only online record stores where if you have a question, they get back to you like almost immediately. There's obviously, be fair, there's other ones out there too, but then there's ones that, man, you email them. I'm dealing with an issue right now from a company where I got a record. It came bad. It came damaged. Took pictures, so I have evidence of it being open up, being damaged. I reached out to their email, nothing. I reached out to their support, nothing. I reached back out to their online forum, nothing. I went on their Facebook, nothing. It took me going to their LinkedIn. Their LinkedIn, think about this, that's a professional social media page. It's not meant for consumers, it's meant for B2B networking. It took me to go there and ask somebody if somebody actually works in support and will address my issue. I've had the problem for over 2 months and it's still not resolved yet. I never had that experience with Experience Vinyl. So really great company, stellar folks, and they're supporting us, right? They're supporting community by giving giveaways into the YouTube community for folks like you to win. Support them. Think about them the next time you go make your next order. Okay, enough of the promotion stuff. I know that's not what you asked for, but I did want to give a plug since they are sponsoring the giveaway. I think it's important to do. And if I'm telling you they're worth it, they're worth it. I wouldn't be dealing with them if I didn't think they were worth it. They're stellar. So let me share this with you. It is Friday, August 30th, as promised, 6:33 p.m. Eastern time here. So I wanted to share that with you. That's my cat, by the way. Isn't he cute? He's just sprawled out on the couch there like he's king of the world. Love him to death. So it's Friday, August 30th, and what we're gonna do, and what I promise, is we're gonna pick a random comment. So I found this cool thing. It's called CommentShark.com. I don't know anything about them. I'm not soliciting them, I'm just sharing information, right? And that's the video. I already put in the URL of the video, so I did get ahead there. But what I wanted to share with you is the settings. So what we are looking for is unique authors. We are looking for, unique authors. We're including anybody who also replied. Number of winners is 1, and then the advanced options. The reason I'm showing the advanced options is so you know this is not seeded, right? This is 100% random. There's no favoritism here. I'm not trying to give the album to a buddy or anything. So I wanted you to see that, and I'm gonna hit this button here live with all of you here, so you're gonna probably see the winner before I do. Let me just say that if my name is chosen, we're just gonna pick again. It's that simple. Anybody else is chosen, congratulations, you're the winner. So here we go, folks. The Blues Traveler 4 giveaway with the settings. Here it is. This is the moment. I would do a drum roll. Boom. I don't know who it is yet. Did it pick it? Oh no, it looks like it's still scanning. Hold on. It's still scanning. It says loading. Here it is. Analog RX. Analog RX, you are the winner. You're the one who has won, and their favorite song that they chose was Carolina Blues. So yeah, there we go. And he actually says, I hope to see the vinyl pressing of that album someday. So maybe Experience Vinyl is listening and we'll go ahead and get that album pressed. So congratulations, Analog RX. The way that you can go ahead and reach out to me is on the top. If you go to my YouTube channel, the root of the YouTube channel, there's like a little menu thing, and in there there's a link to email me. Just email me, send me an email, and we'll square up on your address and get shipping sorted out, and we'll get this record sent out to you. So congratulations, Analog RX, you are the winner of Blues Travelers 4 from Experience Vinyl, the 30th anniversary pressing of it. I think the 3rd time ever in the history the album has been pressed. So I hope you enjoy it. I want to thank everyone who participated, and I look forward to doing the next contest giveaway with y'all. Until next time, enjoy your cup of joe, and I'll see you on the next video.